Father God, God is all that is. We give thanks for this opportunity of getting guidance. And as for any cleansing and cleaning on the part of Jeffrey, Sheila, and Virginia at the time, that we be clear channels of the information given. I absolutely know that everything that is given in total love, light, and truth. And I give a thanks for the many guides here to assist, and especially my beloved Solano. Be it. Amen. A lot of times when I write, my throat chakra starts talking. Okay. Okay, as the vision unfolds, we're just covered some things here in general. When I'm saying the prayer, the guides are talking to me, your higher selves are talking to me. And, validate yourself for this relationship. It's just magnificent. It's something you've really done well. Y'all are such old friends, and your karma is clear. I mean, it doesn't mean you're not going to have your hurdles. Two people will, but there's no crisis here in this relationship, down the line. It's very, very solid, and there's so few people that have that. And not only that, it's a total commitment, which keeps people going. You play together, which keeps people going. The couples that play together stay together. You play as a family unit. And then your kids are just incredible. They are incredible. They're here to be light workers, as I'm sure we've said before, and they're here to bring their unique contribution to the planet. Big time. Do you have recent pictures of them with you? I'd like to see them for you, because they're going to want to be recognized here.
I have one that's about 2 years old, but she might have some more.
Yeah. I just, I've seen them. I just wanted to see them again.
That's about 2 years old.
Uh-huh.
So she's now going to be 7 at the end of this month. That's when she was 5. He's going to be 12 next month.
Oh, they're just incredible kids. Let me just keep this here so I can, just when we recognize them. Okay, they're very psychic kids. They're New Age kids, they come in to assist the planet in moving from fear into love. Okay, and we've been ruled by fear for eons. The energy on the planet is raised daily, and as it's raised, all of us become more psychic. And there was I think it was about 2 years ago, Lazarus said everybody on the planet will be 10% more psychic during this year period, no matter what it looks like on the outside. Somebody that works all day and comes home and drinks beer and watches TV and goes back to work and does the same thing, they are also becoming more psychic. I didn't tell you this last time, did I? I don't like to repeat myself. We honor the psychic body. We respect it. So as we do that and we want to be more psychic, then it just catapults. Literally after a reading, I become more psychic. After every reading, you become more psychic in this space. We can't help but do it because we're surrounded with the guides, our higher selves, the energy's raised, and we are loving and honoring and respecting the psychic body. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So literally, I'm becoming more and more psychic all the time, which I love. It serves me well since this is what I do. So you're going to have more and more deja vu. You're going to start having some real powerful deja vu experiences that'll be overwhelming to you. It looks like separate and together. This is one thing I'm seeing for you. You're going to start channeling more and more art through, where you will learn how to just bring it on through from other dimensions, and you're going to start getting more and more psychic hits. You will use those in your career more and more, and they'll be there to serve you in your everyday world.
Psychic hints?
Hits.
Oh, hits.
Hits. Uh-huh. So that's exciting for y'all. Yeah. Do you take quality trips together with the kids? They're wanting to do that. Do y'all ever go camping? Do they want to go camping? They want to do some kind of journeys with y'all.
We take a day or two. We'll go over the
Finances
weekend.
restrict us. So we take a day. on a day trip.
Yeah, we'll go do things in the mountains,
Sure,
or we'll go
sure.
hiking or something.
Yeah.
We just have fun.
Oh, yeah. They're wanting to continue to do that a lot. Okay, Sheila, your art is incredible. You know, you are more into a knowingness of what you're all about than you've ever been. You know what I'm saying? It's like a really honoring all your parts, all, you know, the little girl in there, the wise old lady. You're honoring all these parts in you, whether you know it consciously or not. And just, you know, as I get older, I care less about what people think about me, and you're beginning to shed, knowing you can't please all the people all the time, like Abraham Lincoln said, and honoring more of your own strength and your own, you have a lot of stability, stabilizing energy, and this energy serves people. You can ground things. You're very creative. You can also ground it. See, I'm having a little trouble getting published because I don't seem to know how to do that. You know, I know how to write the book. But you do have a grounding energy that's very powerful. Do you know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. And you live well in your body. And you live well on the earth. Okay? You're kind of an earth mama. Do you feel that sometimes?
No.
You've had many lifetimes connected with the earth where you understood, you know, the earth so well and flowed with the earth and understood what the seasons had to say and a tree had to say and on and on. Many lifetimes. Yeah, that's what I mean, the connection with the earth. And many of the guides call her the goddess, the earth, the great mother earth, the goddess. Now, Lazarus is saying now, God, goddess, all that is. And that's what I say now. Because God is male and female. And he's here, he comes to all my readings. He wants me to tell you this. He taught me this. Goddess came first. And the goddess in everybody wants a partner. The feminine in each of us want a partner. And the goddess created God. So if we're working on partnership in anything, you know, we call on the goddess. Okay, so I thought that was interesting. I really enjoyed knowing that. And a lot of times men don't want women to work for them or with them, and it's their projection of their fear. The woman's going to want to get rid of me because I don't want a partner, because they're coming from that male energy rather than the goddess energy. So anyway, this is some information Lazarus wanted me to share with you. You are channeling through your art. Are you aware of that? I mean, it's like you're clicking into a alpha state or another dimension. Are you aware of it? And this can only become more and more powerful as you honor guides that will assist you, as you like even do a little ritual, if it's only a minute or two, opening up the chakras in your hands, opening up all your chakras as if you just breathe into them. I go up now, this much up, there's a chakra, and then another hand's length is a chakra. And breathing those, feeling them opening, feel your guides standing around you, and feel this energy spiraling upward. This is to the source, okay, this energy will. And you'll just breathe into each chakra, and as you do, feel them opening and feel energy coming in them. Then you know where the chakras are. And I also do the hands and the knees and the feet. And then this energy from these here will be spiraling downward, connected with the goddess, connected with the earth. So you'll have your connection with the source and with the earth. And in this flow of creativity, it's really powerful. See? Yeah, it's real powerful. So you have real potential to be very well known in your field. Are you ready for that? I mean, does that feel okay to you? It doesn't feel like there's any barriers here.
No, no, that's why I want to know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. It's like push my books back because I wasn't ready to get it out there, and I've been tortured and persecuted. And one day in meditation, they said, "You're not ahead of your time, you're behind your time. Your books are getting written." So I was in this whole illusion all this time, you know, oh God, I'll get out there and get persecuted and tortured again. And you feel real clean here, though. It's not like you have any
No.
residue, even residue stuff, you know, from other lifetimes. I see these on cards. I see these on pictures. I see these in a book. Now, do you get an agent? Is that how you do in
Well,
this?
There's different alternatives. We can go and get an agent. We can go through a publishing house. I can go directly to galleries. I can have managers. There's lots of different
Yeah, lots of
options.
different ways. Boy, I see these in gift shops. I see these in galleries too.
Okay.
I just see them in all various forms. Now, what's going to happen here is you're going to be karmically bringing people to you to assess that. I don't like these words, owe you a debt, but I don't know how else to say it. Okay, because debt to me is a negative term, kind of, and owe can be a negative term.
Right.
So there's no negativity here, but it's people that want to pay you a debt back that are going to be coming in. And let me tell you how I'm doing this part. When I do a reading, it's often in comparison, and they've showed me a man that he destroyed all my material in a lifetime in England. I had a whole room of manuscripts, and he threw everything in the fireplace, and all my work was destroyed. And he is at a publishing house now, and he wants to assist me. But I don't know what publishing house. That's all the guys will tell me. Robert Greer is his name. If you ever run into Robert Greer, I want to give him the name. So it's that kind of thing. And that is happening on the planet now. It's like people are wanting to clear and clean up the slate. So they're wanting to pay off their debt. So it looks like a father that left you. One of the people I see is a father that left you and never came back to the home, like you were a baby or you might not have been born. And he wants to assist you. A very fatherly figure for you. It's all handled, but an agent feels good here, except you will give them, you know. Are you good at networking? Because you want the distribution, you know.
This is where he's.
Yeah. Are you really good at that? So you got the perfect
Yes.
setup. It's perfect.
Yes.
Because the networking, even right, they want me to tell you about the Celestine Prophecy Man, okay?
Yeah, I read it.
Yeah. He sent out brochures, and I don't know how many. I mean, I can get a list for 15,000. I could, you know, or 10 to 15,000, which I'm not going to do. But I don't know if he had that list or what. They sent out a little blurb of what it had to offer, or what the book was about, whatever, and said it's at this publishing house, so ask at your bookstore. Well, enough people started asking. Then he got self-published,
Right.
okay, and he's selling 75,000. Did y'all see him at NOHA?
No.
Okay, I didn't see him, but my two friends did. He's selling 75,000 copies a week. So there are all sorts of ways to get out there. You know, and if you do the networking to get out there, it's all handled. How does it feel the best to you to put it? On cards, on frames? I see both.
I don't know. I really don't know. My experience in the past was when I wasn't comfortable at all with my work. The people that I met were bizarre to me. Or I was totally bizarre to them. I have no experience whatsoever with publishing or printing. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm hesitant to give up my artwork, to give up my pieces. And yet they're stunning. They're really incredible to look at.
And they're going to get even more and more.
Well, I
Now,
know,
what do you mean you hate to give them up?
well, I like living with them.
Oh, sure.
We just got them trained.
Sure.
And they have a life of their own, and I can take from that life, and I live with them, and there's a tremendous presence that comes out.
Oh,
of it.
yeah. They have a consciousness.
Yeah.
Because they were created, and no, they do.
Yeah, no, it's
They were created with love.
Yeah.
You know, everything has a consciousness,
Mhm.
everything.
Right.
And they were created with love and creativity, so they have a force and an energy.
And that's part of it. Also, I want to be able to not just barely gimp along and sell them and just barely cover the expenses that I had in producing them.
Oh, no, you need to ask plenty of money. Because in our society, the more money we ask, the better we are. That's how it works. You know? So easier people came over and charged, and that's for workshop money. It wasn't a good workshop.
No,
So,
I understand that.
I keep seeing Rodeo Drive here too. It's amazing. I keep seeing Rodeo Drive in California. It's a place where you can have a gallery or. But this is unlimited, and your work is going to even become more and more
Should I continue
powerful.
with pastels, or should I work with oils?
Oh gosh, I'm not saying this. You got to go with your own heart on this. Is what they're saying. You'll know, or you could even do both, back and forth.
Yeah.
And what the universe is saying here, what guidance is saying is, when you're ready for this to flow from your creativity on out to the universe, then it's going to all be handled. It's kind of like my resistance to getting published. There is some resistance here in letting them go. But once you do that freely, knowing that more and more, this will even produce more and more creativity. It's like the nature abhors a vacuum. You've probably heard that. So just flowing through, literally, it's so fascinating. I have a lady that has chronic constipation, and she was talking about her closets were stuffed, her drawers were stuffed. And I said, take a look at what you're saying. Take a look at this. And, you know, if I want new clothes, I'll just go through my closet and get rid of old clothes, you know, for the universe to create that vacuum for it to flow through. So when you're ready to share your talent, your creativity with planet Earth, and know that these pictures will give life and blessings and joy to your customers, your people, then this is just going to be an enormous amount of abundance for you. And thanking them, giving thanks to them for their assistance. I mean, the pictures for assisting you with, I mean, you know, but they do have a consciousness. It's amazing. Do you name the pictures?
Well, that's something that's the problem right now, is that they haven't been named.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that they need to be named, and that's what I have to do now.
Well, you can literally talk to these pictures, and they'll tell you what they want to be named. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing.
And again, this will be that psychic hit and your connection with them. They're your children. You know what I mean? They're your babies.
Yeah, well, I allowed a lot of stuff to happen when I was doing them, and I asked a lot of questions, and it wasn't at all what I thought it would be. I didn't get specific words going through.
How long did it take you to do it?
Not long.
Well, Jeff, if you can be her agent, I mean, you know, you're not going to have to give royalties to an outside person.
I'm going to be more of a facilitator than her agent because I don't belong in that network at this point. So I'll correlate the activities from our end with the network, and there'll be agents involved, more of a business manager.
Sure. Feels really good, the team here.
Good.
But you have a lot of abundance coming from these.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to do one?
It just depends on the time schedule that I have. I only have so much time during the day, but I am getting more.
Yeah.
If I decide that I can do a picture, then it takes maybe a week or two. It's done.
And also be aware of the flow of the energy, not only like we said, connected with the earth and the heavens, but how the energy flows through you. Like it will be specific to you. Like when I write, I'm aware of how energy flows. First it starts in my heart, goes my head, and comes out my hands. And you're going to know how that's going to look for you. Also the throat chakra's involved in it. You know? So it's like, figure out, I'm not seeing it here, how it flows for you, the energy's flowing, and it's like breaking a dam, you know, seeing that energy flow even more powerfully, even more passionately. It's like you'll be acknowledging that.
Yeah, I do understand. It's there.
Yeah. And see, when we're aware of the other dimensions like you are, and guides like you are, and the connection with your higher self, this energy can really assist you with your work. Because there are guides that will assist you. It'll be your unique work. But like Solana and I write the book together, but it's in my language. You know, I'm the one, it's Virginia talking. I'm hearing him. But it's coming through the way I talk. He talks different than me, like an English gentleman. And so you'll be aware of different energies, but it'll be your, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like more energy will be coming through passion and creativity, but it'll be coming through you. You're the receptor. So it'll be your, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. One time I asked Alana, who wants me to say this, because you're channeling through. And I said, you know, what is my part in these books? Because I can write a book so fast. And I said, I hear you and I see you. What is my part? He said, your part is very obvious. We have to have a receiver here for it to come through. We could not, this material couldn't get here without the receiver. So our role is extremely important in bringing it through. And you deserve to be validated for success, emotional success, and monetary success from this. You don't have a fear of the monetary success. I don't see that. Yeah. So does that cover this pretty much? It's real exciting, Sheila, because it's unlimited what can happen here.
Yeah. And do you think there'll be anybody, because of what's happened to us, and because of how naive I have been and protected from a lot of stuff in my life, do you see anybody trying to come in and hurt us through this at all?
No, and remember that we're the creator. We're creating if somebody is coming in to hurt us. I mean, we know this, but I'm getting it. It's like I keep going down more into it, or up more, however you want to say. I'm finally learning I create everything in my life. No one is doing anything to us.
Because I don't have a feeling that it needs to happen. Or
No, you've already done that.
Okay.
And you've done that in other lifetimes. And you don't.
I would thoroughly enjoy just letting it be.
Yeah.
Seeing how great it can be.
You don't really need the experience of that. You know.
I've stood in front of magnificent works of art that are alive. And that is something that I would like to be able to eventually accomplish.
Oh, yeah.
Where anybody can stand in front of it. And
Absolutely.
Feel that.
I'm seeing like a mural here. Have you thought about doing a mural?
Yeah.
I'm seeing that.
Yeah. I don't have the space.
Real big mural. It's like from here to here.
Yeah.
That big.
Yeah.
Several of those you could do.
I think of that a lot.
But you could be, you will be having a studio sometime where you'll have, you know, lots of space.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real exciting. And this is just going to get more and more.
How about my kids?
Oh,
Kids.
they're just incredible. Do you have any specific?
I just want to make sure that Aaron's going to be okay, and that Ariel will be all right. In different ways, I worry about both of them.
In what way?
Aaron is highly sensitive, and I
Oh,
want to make sure
very.
health-wise he'll be all right.
Oh, he's so sensitive. It is amazing. I mean, it's just all over the place. He's more sensitive than his sister, psychically, and just being hurt, you know, and what is his sign?
Schofield.
Boy, there's tons of creativity in this kid. It's just unlimited. It could just go a number of ways. I think we talked about that last time, too. I apologize for this. I've got regular glasses, but I leave those there. Just know, that he wants the sensitivity. He wants that. That's why he has it.
Okay.
That's one reason why he created y'all in his life, too. Because y'all are both very sensitive. Not as sensitive as it would seem as he is. And he will grow beyond a lot of this. Okay? He needs a very gentle partner. A very gentle person. He doesn't ever need a lot of abrasion.
Right.
He needs a softness in his life. And he has that with y'all, his parents. So he seems fine. And talk to him about his sensitivity. Just talk to him about it in ways that he can live with it better, deal with it better. And just talking about it is wonderful. Okay. Now, what is the sign of the little baby?
She's a Virgo.
She says she's not a baby. Boy, she rules the roost, doesn't she? She is the boss. Does she kind of lord it over her brother and tell him what to do? It looks like she's the boss here. Yeah, but he's kind of more laid back, isn't he, with her? It looks like she kind of bosses him in the best sense of the word.
Well, there's a little, there's a she.
Yes.
What's the age difference?
5 years.
Oh, wow.
Almost.
Wow. Oh, she's a character. She's going to be, get what she wants, and she's going to be very directed and know what it is she wants, and she's going straight for the target. Okay? There's no doubt about it. She's kind of strong-willed, is she not? Yeah. My granddaughter's the strongest-willed baby I've ever seen. This child is very strong-willed, too. And she will, it's like, down the way you might not want her to do something. She's not going to be out of control, that's not what I'm saying at all. But she'll kind of, you'll say no, but she'll just kind of go around all until she gets there. Do you know what I'm saying? Does she already do that?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Because she knows what she wants, and she's going for it.
Do you see what it is that she would like to do? Are there things that we can help her work at or develop abilities, talents?
What is she doing in talents right now? Is she taking any lessons?
Not presently. She's taken acting lessons. She's won an award in art.
Oh, wow. Boy, she's definitely going to combine career with family. And teaching comes through so strong right now, and I don't know what the teaching field would be yet. She would be a great teacher. She wants to learn and grow and change all the time, so teaching is something, it could be in many different areas. I'm not even sure if it's schools, but teacher. I'm getting schools, but it could be in many different fields. Some kind of music is in there, too. Has she had any lessons of any kind? Does she want to take lessons with music? Both the kids are pretty coordinated.
Aaron's going through a lot of growing.
Yeah,
So
yeah. He's trying to catch up. They're both just going to excel in their careers. They're going to make a lot of
careers.
They will possibly, Aaron will have several careers. I'm not sure about Aaron yet. It looks like she's going to stay more focused on teaching is the main thing coming through. She also would be a good veterinarian. You know how animals?
Yeah,
she'd be an incredible veterinarian. Okay, she's sharing this. She didn't want to share it for a while. See, she's talking to me right now. And she was saying, well, you know, I want this up for grabs. I don't really want to talk about it. I already know what I'm going to do, is what she was saying. Not consciously necessarily, okay? But she already knows it's already handled. So she was saying she didn't even want me to talk about it. But now she's opening up here some, and she's saying that there's a real potential in her guidance is saying, for her to channel different forms of healing connected with animals, channeling that through and bringing it to the planet. And there's a really good book that she might want to read, and y'all might want to read, that a friend just gave me. Remind me to show it to you, okay? Because we're going to be learning so much about animals, and we already are, and she has the potential to bring this in more onto the planet. So, but I still see her teaching. She would be teaching this too, not only as a veterinarian, but teaching, maybe in a veterinarian school. So teacher central for her, and it could branch off several different ways. But your kids are they're both winners. It's like they hit the planet to be a winner, both of them. You know that about them. And they are very connected. They really love each other a lot. It's just a wonderful setting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And they feel so solid about your marriage, and they know, that they're not ever worried about a divorce, like a lot of kids are.
How about my health?
Yeah, your health looks fine. You need to drink more water. Are you drinking a lot of water? Yeah. Yeah. And it's real important, Sheila, because with the